Hi Cancer, this is your August 8th through August 14th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Emperor. We also have Strength. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Wands with the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. And we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo or a fellow water sign, another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or any zodiac sign. As a matter of fact, we have every single element on the table. We have Swords. We have Wands, Pentacles, and Cups. I think you're dealing with the Emperor. And this person is going to come in, and they're not going to take no for an answer. They're going to be very serious about you from the very beginning. They expect a victory. And it kind of feels like this is somebody who is very resourceful, somebody who is already established. And this person definitely knows what they want. They want to get serious with you. Perhaps this person sees you and they'll realize that you're the one for them. And they're going to be doing all kinds of things for you. Right? Hence, all these different cards. First of all, we have two aces on the table, right? The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. We have the Emperor who is coming in, and we have all kinds of good stuff here. So let's talk about this. So like I said, the Emperor is the person entering your life. It could be an Aries. The Emperor is the personal Aries card, but the Emperor is nobody who is playing or fooling around. The Emperor is above all kings. The Emperor often comes through as a husband or a significant other figure, but in this case, with all the other cards on the table, like I said, this feels like somebody who is very established, somebody who is very resourceful. They may have an amazing career, right? And they could be like a C-level executive, or they may run their own business. They could be already somebody who's got a huge nested egg. They've got a lot of things going for them, right? And they're coming in with the Six of Wands, the first card that came out, and it's clarified by the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this person wants to win you over, right? The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success. It's also a card of attention, so you definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. They're 100% focused on you, on the victory with you. And with the Ace of Swords, they'll tell you, they'll tell you what they want. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct conversation that the Emperor will have with you. Like I said, they're not going to be playing or fooling around. They'll tell you straight up what they want. You'll be crystal clear about their intentions. The Ace of Swords is also a card of a new beginning. The Page of Pentacles that the Emperor is clarifying, to me personally, the Page of Pentacles is the most serious page out of all 4 pages. I don't mean to insult the other 3 pages, but the Page of Pentacles always talks about somebody who is looking for a long term. For some of you, the Page of Pentacles, it could be something tangible, something you can touch. So it's not just a bouquet of flowers. It could be a gift. It could be them wining and dining you at some fancy restaurants. It could be them taking you to a concert, to a show, or something like that. But again, you will have a very clear understanding what this person wants. We have Strength in the middle. It's the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with a Leo, but Strength in this case, them being a very strong individual. And the thing about the Strength card, it's not brute force. It's not. Strength is gentle force. So they're coming in. They're going to be kind of doing all these things, but they're going to be winning you over gently. I hope that makes sense. Right? In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Wands with the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands is the second ace. This is pretty much a confirmation that they want to get the show on the road with you. Right? They're really passionate about you. They're all fired up. The Knight of Cups is either a water sign, just like you, Cancer, another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or it's all about love. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. So expect all kinds of romantic gesture from this person. And the Knight of Cups is often called the Knight in the Shining Armor, right? This knight is all about genuine, authentic love. And then we have the Three of Pentacles right next to the deck. This is them wanting to build this with you from the ground up, establishing a solid foundation. And I think you're going to be on board, because the Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. So this is you and them building this together, because both of you wanted to succeed, both of you wanted to work out, both of you see the potential in the future together. All right, and speaking of the two of you together, the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this cherry on top of this cake, the icing on this cake. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people seeing eye to eye, two people feeling the same way towards one another. So yeah, this person is coming in. It feels like they're a jack of all trades, right? They've got everything going for them. They'll be doing all kinds of things for you, whining and dining you, giving you gifts, telling you that they're very serious about you. And they're not just going to be talking the talk, they're going to be walking the walk. Alright, looks very solid, promising, loving, fiery, and all that good stuff. Alright, Cancer, really happy for you. Congratulations. Cancer, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll see what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll also get you an advice for this whole situation. Cancer, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Cups. We also have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Star on the bottom of the deck. It looks like you guys are, well, primarily you, I guess. You are doing some kind of a research, right? To make a purchase or to invest your money. And you could be purchasing a house, or you could be purchasing a vehicle or a washing machine or a trip or anything else. Okay? That's what this spread is all about. And the good news is that I think this week you're going to be making that purchase or that investment. Alright, so the Page of Swords, the first card that came out in this case, this is a card of a research. And since the Page of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Cups, I would have to assume that either you are doing the research or you're doing some of it. The Queen of Cups, that is definitely you. Right? And with the Ace of Swords, you will find it. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity, and the Ace of Swords is the answer yes. So for some of you, perhaps you're like sitting on Groupon and looking for a deal, or you're waiting for an email with discounts, or you're waiting for some price to drop on an item, or you're just doing research. You know, whatever the case, you're moving forward. Right? The Knight of Pentacles right next to the deck. This is, I think, outgoing money. Right? This is you purchasing something. It could be a down payment on a house, or it could be the whole amount that you're going to be shelling out. Okay? And the thing about the Knight of Pentacles, this is something that's going to be in your life for a while, or it's something meaningful to you. Okay, the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or the Star is a wish come true, and it's something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. So yeah, hopefully this resonates with you, Cancer. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Fool, clarified by Justice. We have the Magician, clarified by the Lovers. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Wow, Cancer, look at that. It feels fresh. For some of you, it's not your ex. It could be somebody from your past. But for some of you, it is your ex. Justice card is kind of giving it away. It could be an ex. Because Justice, first of all, could be a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice could also be a major apology coming from that person, from your ex. And this is them wanting to make things right with you. And I do see this as a reconciliation. There is no other way to interpret this. There is no cards suggesting otherwise. There is no cards of resistance. There is no cards of rejections. There is no cards of anybody doubting. Taking their time, dragging their feet. Quite the opposite. Alright, so the Three of Cups, the first card that came out, it could be a card of a reunion, right? Or it could be a card of a party, events, celebration, a show or a concert or what have you. You may run into this person there, or they may invite you to a show or an event or a party or a gathering of some sort. Right? Then we have the Fool, clarified by that Justice card. The Fool is you guys just starting from ground zero, starting from scratch. This is a card of Just letting go of what happened between the two of you and starting from a clean slate, right? It's a card of a second chance in this case. Justice, like I said, is either Libra you're dealing with or them wanting to make things right, apologizing to you, and if that's the case, then the apology will definitely be accepted. We have the Magician clarified by the Lovers. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. The Magician is them manifesting you back into their life, or this is them taking action towards you, but it could be both of you taking action, because there's two people in the Lovers card, right? This is you kind of looking forward to spending the rest of your lives together, maybe. Both of those cards are major arcana cards. As a matter of fact, we have 4 major arcana cards on the table. They are amazing major arcana cards by themselves and especially together. You know, the Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to a love connection between two people. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. You know, it could be as simple as that. And the cherry on top, the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it could be a proposal. And I see this all the time, Cancer, when somebody think that the only way to get somebody back is to propose to them, and you'll be surprised how often it actually works. You know, I got nothing against that. It's none of my business. But the Ace of Pentacles, if it's not a proposal right away, then it's still a golden opportunity for you to patch things up and get the show back on the road. This ace always comes from somebody who is ready to start a family, ready to get serious, you know. Yeah, it's a great spread. Like I said, this is definitely a reconciliation. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer. This week we have the Moon clarified by the World. We have the 7 of Pentacles, we have the Star, and the 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is only good news. Only good news, Cancer. By the way, you could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aquarius, but I don't think the zodiac sign is very important. What this spread is about is some kind of a tough waiting period is coming to a happy end for you. All right, that's what the spread is all about. It's also a wish come true spread, a wish granted. If you've been waiting, if you've already gone through a whole bunch of interviews and you've been waiting for them to call you back and let you know the job is yours, yes, the job is yours. If you've been waiting for a promotion or a raise, you got it. If you've been waiting for a contract, if you run your own business, it's coming your way. Okay, the Moon, the first card that came out. In this case, I think the Moon, this is you having fears, anxieties. This is one of the most emotional cards in the tarot deck. So perhaps you're just patiently, anxiously waiting for something or someone to call you back to let you know, to pass some information on to you, right? And the good news, it's coming to an end. The World clarifying the Moon is my happy end card, right? So no more stressful, anxious waiting. The 7 of Pentacles in the middle is a card of waiting, right? The 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of collaboration, and that usually translates into a workplace environment or a business place environment. It could be, you could be waiting for a consulting gig to come your way, because in the 3 of Pentacles there's 3 people, right? One of them is standing a little bit above the other 2, and often the one that's standing above the other 2 is teaching the other 2. So it could be a consulting gig for some of you, right? But for most of you it is work, business, and finances, collaboration card. And the Star right next to the deck is a wish come true. Right, that was the very last card that came out. So it's something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. The only piece of advice I have for you, if you are still are about to go through an interview process, or if you still need to keep working on something to show your employer that you're the one who is supposed to get the raise or promotion, still do your homework, still do what you need to do, and then you will get your wish come true. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Cancer, this week. We have the 9 of Swords, clarified by the 10 of Wands. We have the Hangman, we have the 6 of Swords, and also the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This whole spread is about a rough patch being over for some of you. Those of you who are going through a rough patch right now, Cancer, or will be going through a rough patch in the beginning of this week. Right, the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that would be you, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And the Six of Swords right next to the deck, this card is actually called, one of the interpretations of that card is a rough patch being over. And everything to the left from the Six of Swords is a rough patch, pretty much, right? The Nine of Swords, the first card that came out, this is you being really stressed out about something because something is not lining up for you, or you've got other things that you're stressed out about. It's like you being anxious about something. The Ten of Wands, clarifying it, is a card of something tough, right? Tough life. Perhaps you got a lot of responsibilities, or something else is weighing a lot on you. The Hangman in the middle is a card of stagnation, so you've been sitting in that energy, or will be sitting in that energy for a little while, right? And again, with the Six of Swords, yeah, it's coming to an end. The Six of Swords is a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. One piece of advice: communication is always key. Reach out if you need help, and I'm sure people will come and help you. There's a lot of good people out there, Cancer. Trust me, there's a lot of good people out there. Or perhaps something is gonna, perhaps you'll receive a letter or a message or a phone call or something that will let you know, or some information become available to you, and you will no longer be so worried or so stressed out because it's done, it's gone. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week.